Wow, 100,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I know when I first started it took like 6 months just to get the first 100 subscribers. And I really didn't know when I started if anybody was actually going to watch. So my goal for the channel, I always say, is to make learning math less stressful so you can raise your grade, pass your class, and go on to pursue your dreams. But I never dreamed that this channel would get as large as it has. And I really have you to thank for it if you're one of the subscribers, and especially if you're one of the supporters of the channel. What I mean by that is, from the very beginning, I had people that said, keep going, keep making videos, it's really helpful, things of that nature. And it really does encourage you. It's like you hear me speaking all the time, but I don't always hear you speaking except through the comments and through some of the emails and things that have come to me, over the years. So it's been about 4.5 years now since I've been, operating the channel, and it's grown and grown, and now we've crossed the 100,000 mile marker. So I just want to celebrate. I want to share some stories with you if you don't mind, and I also have a confession at the end of this video. So let's stay tuned and let's dive in. So. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a little choked up. So I just wanted to share some stories with you. And one of the things I wanted to tell you is, I went to college, to university back in the fall of 1992. That's when I started. So I'm a lot older than some of the other YouTubers out there. And I remember when I first started college, one of my friends said, you got to check out this thing called the internet. And, this is 1992. So, I went to the computer lab. Most people didn't really have their own personal computers back then, at least nobody that I really knew, except for a couple geeky computer type guys, but they were few and far between. And anyhow, I went to the computer lab, and this person was telling me, you can look up anything you want, and at that time, I didn't know, like, what are you going to possibly look up? So I tried typing in a couple things, and you could see the screen like loading, like a little line at a time. It was like, it would take like 2-3 minutes just to load like one page, and then you'd have to kind of decide carefully, do I want to click here, because you knew you're going to be waiting another 3 minutes. And I was just spinning around in my chair, and I'm thinking, I don't know how this could possibly have any practical use. I just didn't have the vision for it. And then when I was in the School of Education, a few years later, it was like 1995 or so, one of my professors said, technology is coming to the classroom. And I remembered the experience from 1992 where the internet was loading, and I almost fell out of my chair laughing, because I thought, how could this possibly be the future of education? And here I am, 2020. It's like I guess 25 years later, and it's exactly what happened. So, but I didn't have the vision for it. But obviously this has become our reality, and it's an amazing thing. I wish I had the help of YouTube when I was taking my math courses, or any of my classes, for that matter. But so that was something that I always think back about, and I thought, what if I could have, realized that back then? So sometimes people wonder, what kind of a student were you, Mario, in school? Like high school, college, like what kind of a student were you? And the ironic thing is that, I got really good grades when I was in school, but I really wasn't the smartest person. For me, what it was is I would usually be completely lost, and I would study some more, and then finally something would click, and I would shift from being completely lost to, oh, now I get it. And so I would really struggle through my education, but just from persisting and just continuing and being determined, I was finally able to to get those really high marks that I wanted. But it was with a lot of struggle. And so when I made this channel, I mean, I'm always cognizant of the fact that learning and math doesn't always come easy for a lot of students. And so what's in the back of my mind is, how can I make it easier? How can I help students get over those hurdles, more readily? Because I understand, how that can be. So those of you that know a little bit about my backstory, I'm a math tutor, and I tutor students full-time in my area. And when I started this channel, it was just like an additional component to what I was doing as a math tutor. And it was a way of, making my lessons and my tutorials available to a larger audience. And I never did this to become famous or anything like that. But you know, ironically, out of all the 4.5 years that I've been doing this, only one time has somebody come up to me and recognize me in public, and it was kind of unusual because I heard my name, you know, and then these two people, you know, they said, "Oh, you know, we watched all your pre-calculus videos, and you helped us get through pre-calculus, and we're in calculus now," and you know, and it was just really nice. So I mean, if we ever happen to cross, I mean, I would love to speak to you. I'd love to hear your story, just kind of your journey of, you know, where you were and, you know, where you are now and where you're going. Because, you know, like I say, you know, in my, you know, my tagline, you know, about pursuing your dreams, it's like, you know, really that's what I want people to be able to do, is to get over those hurdles and get in the direction that they want to go. And so I don't want to tell too many more stories, but I did say that, you know, I had a confession, and you know, the confession is not like something really that unusual, but I kind of think of it as like, you know, a lot of times people, they read you read about me and they watch my videos, and you know, they think I'm like a mathematician, you know, they think I'm a math professor. Sometimes people even say, you know, professor, you know, and I don't have a PhD in mathematics. I don't try to prove, you know, math formulas in my spare time. I don't keep a math book underneath my pillow at night. Nothing like that. You know, the whole thing for me, it's really about people, you know. So for me, it's about helping people, and you know, me using the math, learning the math, and helping students to understand it, you know, quicker and easier, and all of that, and seeing, you know, the sense of confidence and the sense of, you know, just relief is really what gives me the, you know, the satisfaction and a sense of meaning. You know, it's one thing to, you know, to do something, but to do something that has that deep meaning, for me, it is deeply connected with helping other people. So, which is kind of ironic, because I'm kind of like an introverted person. You wouldn't think of me as somebody that would be like this people person, but inside it means something when, you know, I can help somebody. So, okay, so to finish off this quote unquote celebration, mostly me just getting choked up about you guys and the channel and everything, but I just want to say that, you know, let's see what's next for the channel. You know, I've said this before, I'll say it again, you know, this channel, it's not about me, it's about you guys and you gals pursuing your dreams. And, you know, if I can play just a small part in maybe helping you get over a few hurdles or math concepts or questions that you don't understand on your way to bigger and better things, then, you know, I'll consider this a success. So, you know, thanks again for all of your support and your continuing support. And, you know, if you want to email me or leave a comment, or, you know, I've had even people call me on the phone before and just share with me, you know, what this channel has meant to them. It would mean a lot to me, and I just appreciate you know, everything that's been said by you guys. And so just keep on, you know, keep on going in the direction you're going, and I want to wish you all the best. And let's see where this channel goes. And hopefully we'll have some more of these conversations, and they can be two-way. You know, who knows where the technology is going in the future. So I look forward to hearing from you. Keep on keeping on, and I want to wish you all the best.